Raven Nido asks via Twitter, what do you think of the National Assembly's decision to withhold the Security and Exchange Commission's budget until the President changes the CEO?
That's a tricky question. I am not a politician. I think if you ask me, they are putting the President and the executives in the hands of dilemma. Should the President obey the National Assembly? Is he not handing over the running of government to the National Assembly? If he doesn't, and they withhold the budget for the Security and Exchange Commission, isn't that going to hinder the development of the capital market in this country, when we are all thinking that, or hoping that the country is just on the takeoff? The country is just on the takeoff. And anything that will hinder it, or even if you put a kink on this trajectory, is going to hamper the development. You cannot ask a horse to run and tie it on the forehinds. That's what it's going to be. Because the capital market has to grow in tandem with what is happening. Where are they going to get the money to do all this power thing? It's difficult. So I believe that the government, the executive and the legislature should sit down and come up with a solution to this. Because it's not, for me, I think they are pushing the executive to the wall.
Now let's talk about leadership. Is leadership an inborn trait, or it has to be learned?
This has always been a very interesting question. If I look at it from what one would call a supernatural outlook, that God created man and being a just God, He has endowed everybody with equal capabilities because He has no favorites. Then I would say that everybody has an innate leadership capacity. However, how you make use of that gift depends on your upbringing and your exposure. If you are born and then you don't have the access or the training from your family as to what to do, how to take decisions, and how not to take decisions, and take value. Because you see, you can't be a leader without value system. You can be an office holder, but if you don't have any integrity, you are not a leader. Because a leader must lead by example. You cannot be stealing and tell me you're a leader. No. Because leadership is very positive in its achievement. He volunteers to deny himself in order that those whom he is leading can have a better life.
That's the leader that will be respected, and the one who's likely to get good results from his subordinates.
Well, even if you take, if you take any good leader, he is supposed to be a servant of the people, of those he leads. That's what leadership is all about. And they trust you. You must trust your leader. Not coerced. not coerced. Leadership, a good leadership, merits respect. It is earned. It's like authority. Authority is earned, but power you impose. Leadership. There shouldn't be any coercion. So leadership is learned. You have to learn it. You have to get it it has to be inculcated in you.